Keep on, I said it ain't gon' stop. It ain't gon' stop, it ain't gon' flop. Stop acting like we ain't so hot.
This is PP-04 Flame Warrior from Papa Toys. This is the box. I have no idea what this company is. I don't know if they're KO or as far as I know, this is a legend size hot rod. And as far as I know, this is the first legend size hot rod. So I don't know what they are. So if you know about Papa Toys or anything, just let me know in the comments. Also have their Ultra Magnus as well, and that could very well be KO, just because I know there's a bunch of Ultra Magnus on the market, but I haven't messed with any of them, so I don't know what it is a KO of. It could be Magic Square, because I know theirs is probably one of the best ones. You get this instructions right here. Nothing too crazy, just one sheet. Get the plastic clamshell. The figure comes as a robot, so I'm going to transform it as a car. You get 3 guns. You get this one, which is like that long, weird looking gun. I think it might be reminiscent of the Target Master. He doesn't come with a Target Master, but he does come with 2 other guns that are similar to Target Masters and G1s. This gun, they're all just on a single sculpt. Just got a lot of detail and stuff. And they're actually, I don't know if you saw my Insecticon video, but you should go check that out, because this gun is actually more heavier. This gun is better as far as the sculpt and the weight. Like it feels better than those guns on the Insecticons that I did at MMCs. But here's this can go here. I just got it there. I don't usually put it there, but here's the figure. It's actually pretty good. And like I said, I think this is their original design. I don't know. I'm not sure. If anybody knows, let me know. Because I don't know if there's unless there's one in the works that I don't know about, which very well could be. But anyhow, so this is the vehicle mode. Rolls good. It's pretty like plastic. It's like hard plastic, kind of toyish. It's a good figure though. Like it's really good figure. It doesn't feel like it's gonna break. This comes separate, and there's 2 places you can take this off. Let me see. I never took it off. I put it on the farthest one because it looks the highest. And let me see if I can get this off camera. I don't want to break it. Yeah, it's not coming off, and I'm not gonna force it off. But there's this the highest peg, so it'll look like that on the highest peg. You can put it on a lower peg, and it'll be in farther. I'm guessing maybe the car it should be in farther, but I'm fine with it like this, so I just leave it like this and don't mess with it. But it can move in a little farther. You just have to take it off. You can take it off completely if you want, you know. But and underneath. And the engineering is pretty great as well. So let's just get into it. I'll lift these up, and there's some pegs underneath the legs. The legs fold at like kind of an angle. It's supposed to be that way, but if you get all the pegs in, like you can tell. So get these pegs. See, there's 2 holes. There's 2 pegs right there. So if they fit in, you're fine. These can fold in like this, and then I fold these all the way back. Now this you're supposed to take off, but I just get it around it. This paint doesn't feel like it's gonna, I don't know if you saw that, but this paint doesn't feel like it's gonna do anything. I'll show you with this one. I just like kind of get it around it. It's not ideal, but, and it makes a bigger backpack as well, just so you know, but I just do that to get it out the way. Then this part, there's a peg under here that you want to try to, well, you can do the legs. Let's do the legs because the legs are easy. The arms pegging to the sides of the legs, and you got to have the legs angled for it to be right up this part, but in order for the arms to peg in, the legs have to be angled too. So that's kind of how you can situate yourself and get it together. See, as you can see, like the peg's on a kind of an angle, and this peg right here is on an angle. So in order to have the legs correct back here, you got to have them all correct in order for everything to peg in. So I think that's cool. And then it accordions down. You can bring them all the way down. This is kind of hard. It feels like you're going to break it at first. This is a double, and then you get it up on this side. It like feels like you're going to break it, but I haven't had an issue. I've transformed this thing like 100 times. So then you can just get these feet right. Just pull these feet down, get them straight, pull them down, get them straight, and then the tires, they're on like a swing hinge right here. You just swing it in, and then that hinge fills the side of the legs. So really, you got the legs done. Let's do the upper body. So got this off to do the legs. We can get this off. Well, I'll pull this up. You can just like, and then just get this out the way. It's on all these hinges, so you can just get the hinges as far as possible. Then you can lift this up. All these hinges are kind of tight, so you lift that off that peg. There's a hole right there that it pegs into, and then you can get that up and out the way. And actually, you can bend this over right now because this turns into the false, kind of the false chest. This is kind of, I don't know why, but I don't know what the purpose is. Maybe to get these gaps over here in order for it to be flat or what, but you have to spin this whole thing around, which is at the waist. But then there's an inner part right here. You can put the arms up like this in order to get it spun around. Then put the arms down. Then the inner part, which is attached to this as well, you have to spin. And then you can start to get things together. Pull his head up, spin it around. Then this comes back here, kind of clips on. It doesn't really it doesn't peg in, just like kind of clips on. Then you can bring this down, and you just accordion this until you can get it right. And then right here, you fold these in, and they go like into these little holes. They're kind of tight too, so you want to be careful. If you got it right, it'll go right into that hole. Like, see, this side's a little, yeah, you just gotta pull it up a little bit. Put the arms back down. Then you want to situate all this stuff. So you can spin this around like that, then pop this up here like this. You can there's like double hinges, so you can double hinge it up so you can get it like right around. There's a little notch right here, so it got a little bit of flash to it, but there's a notch right there, and there's this little thing right there, so you can just get it like kind of around. And then yeah, you get I think it goes down like a little farther, so it can kind of, oh, maybe it doesn't. I thought it wrapped around and then went down, but I guess not. I guess that's it. So then you have Hotrod in Legends form. And I think he's pretty great. Yeah, this ain't right. There we go. Finally. That's how it's supposed to look. It's hard. That hinge right there, that's the most problems it's ever gave me, of course. So let's get his guns going on right here. 2 guns up. So yeah, I think, like I was saying, I think this is a good figure. Good figure. It's a great figure, actually. I would definitely recommend it because I think it was really cheap. It was like 20 bucks or 25, something like that. So first I'm gonna bring in their Ultra Magnus, which I'm gonna do a review on him as well. I just want to see scale. And like I said, I don't know if this is a KO company. I'm certainly not supportive of the KO companies that rip off. I do buy KOs. I buy oversized KOs at times. But I don't know anything about this company. Like I said, let me know in the description if you know about them. But that's it. Next to their Ultra Magnus. This is kind of a great figure too. Here's one of the headmasters. So I don't know, maybe for Rodimus, but I feel like the headmasters were about the same size as Hot Rod. Let me bring some of the other ones. A couple headmasters in Blaster. So Blaster. Yeah, so this is not really scaling well with, what happened? Came off somewhere. Yeah, like I was saying, Cerebro, or not Cerebros, what's his name? Is it Cerebros? I don't know. I forget. But as you can see, I think this is more of a Rodimus size legend. And I don't know if it's supposed to be Rodimus. I don't know. It's not supposed to be Rodimus. What am I talking about? It's Hot Rod. The vehicle is Hot Rod. So I guess it's supposed to be Hot Rod. But this is not scaling with the other legends. As you can see, you got Blaster here. Blaster should be the same height as Hot Rod, if not taller. Blaster was a bigger bot, and I think the Unique Toys Headmasters, I think that's who made these, or not Iron Factory, no, Unique Toys, yeah, which I think was DX9. I don't know, but they don't scale too well either. So yeah, so this isn't really scaling with your legends, which is another topic I think I might discuss about legends scale and the fact that they're coming out with so many legends. And if this is a KO of another brand's legends, well then that explains it. But if this is original design, this is yet another scale change. So like I think New Age has legends, but their legends are like super tiny and they're great looking, but that's another scale change that I'm not going in on. Even though they're great looking and they're pretty cheap as well, and I think they would look great with some of the city bots, like having a city bot, and then which is how I'm planning on displaying my legends anyhow when I get my permanent space in order to display. So I think I'm just gonna display the legends with the city bots, and I may display different sizes, different scales, just not next to each other. I think that might work. You know, if your eyes, like say this could be closer, and then you can have one of the other legends back, so it just looks like it's farther away, so it's smaller anyhow. So you can't really tell the scale. But like I said, this is Papa Toys Hot Rod. I don't know their name for them, but I'm gonna call them Hot Rod Flame Wear, I think. So, alright, this has been Inflewence. Please like, subscribe, share. Like, subscribe, share. That's what I meant. Peace.
Hip hop, I feel I gotta save. Who am I? You might say influence, and I spit better than most in this game. Provoking thought with no